Just a disclaimer before we start today's episode, I am recording this on about 22 hours straight of being awake, so if there are any deaths in this episode, I am not responsible. Just kidding, who else is going to be responsible? Hey everyone, it's Deacon082, and welcome back to LeafGreen version Randomizer Nuzlocke. In the last episode, we made it to Lavender Town, and I'm going to save the Pokemon Tower for later. So today, we're going to head on Route 8. Which is to the west, and we're going to take on several trainers. This one wants to know, what's a cute, round, fluffy Pokemon? Apparently a Mankey. I did not know that. Well, anyway, we'll take down this Mankey with Aurora Beam / Headbutt. Shouldn't take too long. Icy Wind would have been the better bet starting off because we could have lowered its speed, but yeah, like I said, I've been awake for about 21 and a half hours right now, and I'm kinda rusty. I'm not even gonna lie with that. But, I have been playing Pokemon about 10 of the last hours I've been up, because I just finished Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Gates to Infinity not too long ago. And I'm not gonna spoil anything for any of you who are wanting to play it or have it but haven't finished it, but I like it better than Explorers, which is saying a lot because I loved Explorers so much. It had its moments where it was maybe a little too frustrating and maybe not as good as I expected it to be, but man, the story just outshined Explorers and outshined Rescue Team by a ton. Like, the other games before this can't even compare at this point. The gameplay, I don't know. I don't know if there's enough for some people because there's the whole thing of not enough Pokemon, and well, I haven't started any of the post-game stuff, so I don't know exactly how much there is to do post-game. But really the only main complaints with it were the fact that low amounts of Pokemon, there's no quiz for the starters, and what else? Oh yeah, you can't do more than one job request at a time, which kind of sucks, but you'll get used to it because there will be plenty of difficult ones that will give you a lot of chances to get ready. And I kind of expected that to be a Professor Oak's aid, to be honest, because his overworld sprite is the exact same, but we're not that lucky today, and not here either, so let's I think actually I kind of gotta take the trainers out here, but at first I wanted to do Celadon City Gym in this episode, but by the time we get over there through all these trainers, it might be like 10 minutes into the episode, and by then, I just don't know if 10 minutes in is a good time to start a gym. I like to save it, so I don't know, I'm thinking about maybe picking up Fly, maybe going to the game corner or something, but I don't have any plans to take on the gym. I think I'll hold it off till next episode. Also, all the Team Rocket stuff downstairs. Downstairs in the game corner. Well, I guess I could start the game corner and then do the gym later, but from what I remember, this gym wasn't too bad. So hopefully it still won't be too bad. And Ralts is one of the weakest Pokemon ever, but it's still finding ways to dominate Hirayama, even with its terrible stats, but it's going down in one hit. Yep. Alright, so, Super Nerd Glenn down. But yeah, a bunch more trainers. These twins are the first double battle of the game, I think so. So we're going to use Ricardo and Ariel for them. Alright, these are twins Ann and Ann. Eli and Ann. What? That's hardly fair. Okay, so double battles are where some of the risk comes in. There are moves like Rock Slide, which can affect both opponents, and then there's moves like Low Kick that affect only one, but can't really do anything to Dusclops with anything I have, so I think I'm gonna double team Aron. Well, I don't really need to double team it because it's gonna go down in one Low Kick. Okay, so for Dusclops, now I can double team it, and we can't Low Kick Dusclops. Oh no, what are we ever going to do? And now we can Aurora Beam, and then Rock Slide, and it might do enough. Yep, okay. That's general double battle strategy, especially when they only have 2 Pokemon total. You can just do something like that. Okay, best strategy here. We still have Ricardo up front. Let's go for it. School is fun, but so are Pokemon. And Leslie, that is a girl's name. But you have an Umbreon, so respect to you. Umbreon, I've never actually used Umbreon, but I mean, it's an EV, so it automatically has swag points right there. I'd have to say my favorite EV evolution of the ones in this game is probably either Jolteon or Vaporeon. It's really a tie between those two. I like Espeon and Umbreon, but not quite as much. And then I actually like Leafeon and Glaceon more than all of them, of the older ones. But of course you can't get them in this game, so no point in really bringing it up. Probably Leafeon's my favorite. Glaceon's cool too, just because it's an ice type, but it's not very good practically. And then Sylveon. How much have I got into in my previous videos about what its type is? I can't remember if that was earlier in this series or in... Wait, that might have been in my 4 games at the same time series, but I'm not sure. And oh, this could be dangerous with Nose Pass with rock moves, and we messed up with Ice Ball. And now we can't escape. I think it's just until we take out Nose Pass, but I could be wrong on that. It could be for the rest of the battle, but no worries, because we have Ice Ball if we can hit. Okay, good thing Swellow goes down in 1 hit, because the second, well, his final Pokemon, her final Pokemon is going down. Okay, yeah, I'm getting distracted. Sylveon. Yeah, everybody says it's going to be a new type. I still don't know what to think, so I'm not going to really make any assumptions. I still think it's going to be normal type, but it's either going to be normal or completely new type, so I have no idea. Piloswine might have a ground move, which would be super effective, but we have a lot of defense, and Piloswine's heavy, so I'm going to low kick it. Not quite, and it's going to use Powder Snow, which probably won't do too much to us, and we can finish it off. Okay. I might need to go back and heal, because there's several more trainers here. And yeah, this would probably be a good time to go back and heal, actually, because Espeon... More EVs. I don't think it has any psychic moves. Never mind. Oh, that's pretty powerful, actually. But yeah, I'm gonna go heal after this battle. Not too bad. Ricardo level 27. Team's leveling up pretty good, which is why I say I should be fine to take on Erica as soon as we get there. Still haven't decided, though, but I don't know. It's just whatever I feel like when I get there, because we can't just have one episode be Route 8 and nothing else, so... I don't know, I could go to Saffron and take on the guards, but I think what I'm going to do now is get an encounter here on Route 8. Alright, so all kinds of stuff we could possibly find. What do we have here? We have Entei! Oddly enough, let's see, I had Regice as a thumbnail for a video, and then we found a Regice. Now I had Entei as the thumbnail for the last video, and we find an Entei. So, I don't know, is there some sort of link here? I don't know, a fire type would be nice though, and it's Entei. So it's obviously a boss, and it's obviously going to be hard to catch, so let's hope we can do it. We can get another Icy Wind to get it really low on HP. Maybe even 2 more Icy Winds, but I don't want to risk it. Yeah, 2 more will be fine if it doesn't crit. Well, 1 more right now. I don't know, we found so many legendaries in this. We found a Regice. We found Entei now. We found Deoxys in like the 2nd episode, maybe the 3rd. And we got 51 Great Balls. So, we just gotta wait and watch my health. I suppose I could speed this up, but I mean, it's already sped up. Let's see, of the legendary dogs, I like Raikou, I like Entei. I guess I like Suicune too, I like all 3 of them. But, will Entei be good enough to secure a spot on my team after somebody dies? Well, the short answer is yes. because it's legendary, obviously, so its stats are going to be really good for its level. And now we gotta switch out. We'll go Darlene. Too strong to do any attacks, and we can't inflict any status, so... Yeah, there was a reason I bought 50 Great Balls in the last episode for times like this, because you don't want to just be sitting on Pokeballs, even though normal Great Balls don't seem to work that much better. You know, when I was a kid, I always preferred them to Ultra Balls, and I don't know why, because... I mean, if you do the math, capture increase from an Ultra Ball, from a Great Ball to an Ultra Ball is an extra 33%, and it costs double the price. But then again, Pokeball to Great Ball, it's 3 times the price, only an increase of 50%. So, really, it doesn't make too much of a difference, but, I mean, if you have the money and you want to buy 50 Great Balls, you got a long time until you're going to be able to buy Ultra Balls, so you might as well try Great Balls. Of course, we're not having any luck here. This is number 14. No luck so far. Hopefully it doesn't run through our entire team like that Slowking would have, but then again, it is pretty low level. It's not doing much. Oh, come on. I realize I can't do any status, and I'm catching you in a Great Ball, but still. Dang. Let's try again, because it's not gonna kill me even with a crit. Now it might. Ricardo can probably tank anything you have. I say that, and then Ember gets a burn. Great Ball number 21. No shakes. Oh my gosh, this is more painful than I expected. Oh, thought I had it that time. Aerial, I guess. Water Veil will be really helpful right now because it prevents being burned. I know Tentacool has it, but I don't know if anything else really useful has Water Veil that you can get in this game. Does Corsola have it by chance? I honestly don't know, but... Okay, how bad would it be if I run out of Great Balls on this fight? Because I won't have enough money to buy any more. And then we'll have to go through and just fight trainers to get money because there's literally nothing we can do. Oh boy, this is the worst commentary of all time. Can we just catch this thing already so I can, like, put myself out of my misery? I've gone through over half of my Great Balls on an Entei, which... honestly, probably isn't even as great as I'm hoping it is. Oh boy. Does this have to be this way? We have Chuck still. What can Chuck do? Well, nothing that the others couldn't. Great Ball. I might just stop talking and then just leave this random Pokeball throwing. You know what, let's try a Pokeball, because Great Balls aren't doing anything. And Pokeballs aren't doing anything either. Yeah, might as well stick with Great Balls. I mean, the first 31 haven't done anything. Why is this one going to? I don't know. We actually resist fire moves here, so... and we resist dark moves. So we resist everything he has. And Ember has a crap ton of PP. I think Bite has 25. I know Ember has like 35. So I doubt it runs out of PP anytime soon. We're probably going to run out of balls before that. Every time I see it shake twice, or even once, I get so excited. But no luck. We have no luck. Yeah, speaking of luck, when I was playing Gates to Infinity, I stumbled across my first trap on the floor of a dungeon, and it was a warp trap. And it warped me straight into a monster house away from my teammates. Almost died. Yeah, talk about luck. First trap takes you into your first monster house. That's almost unfair, really. Plus, I don't have my teammates. Luckily, I had some multi-attacking moves. But I was literally one space away from the stairs, but I had to kill like 3 things to get over that one space. And this is just a massacre. Why am I even showing this still? Why don't I just cut to when I catch him? Which will be never. Which is why I'm not cutting. Because if I cut now, I'd catch him. You know what? I'll do that. I'm cutting. Just kidding. I'm not cutting. I'm gonna catch this stupid Entei. Alright, today's question of the day. What is the greatest number of Pokeballs you have thrown at one Pokemon? I think I've shattered my record. Let's see, who can we still send in? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna send in Tails and hope he doesn't critical. Okay, and now we're going to dig into our bag and start using super potions in between. Because Entei is so worth it right now. So worth it that I have completely exhausted my stock of Great Balls that I bought last episode. Well, not yet, but it's getting there soon. Maybe I should use Burn Heals. Entei, are you Blaine in disguise? Yeah, you better have Burn Heal. You know, if I can somehow catch this Entei, I know what I'm naming it. I'm naming it Blaine, and that's for sure. Let's see, Super Potion. Honestly, I'm cutting this episode off as soon as we get to Celadon City now because, oh my god, why is this happening? I realize, Entei, I realize you have the lowest catch rate of all Pokemon in the game because you're one of those legendaries. And I realize you're probably supposed to flee from me because that's what you're programmed to do as a roamer. But I also realize that you're an asshole. You really are. I mean, you gotta be the biggest asshole ever. This is probably like 8 minutes just on the Entei battle. Why are you guys still watching? Just leave. I'm not gonna catch him. Obviously, if I would have caught him, I would have caught him by now in one of my Great Balls. This is just unfair. Why am I still doing this? Yeah, watch me catch him on like the last Pokeball. How bad would that be? If I catch him on the last ball and then I'll run out of balls. I mean, granted, it's Entei and a Pokeball. Doesn't get much harder to do. Okay, the heart of the balls right here. This is the worst game of all time. Do I have anyone who can't do damage? Like, a non-damaging move, just so I can get it to kill itself with struggle? Because it seems like he's out of moves. I can switch in Beaks, but I'd have to Burn Heal first. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just stalling out this battle. Actually, I'll do Ricardo so I can Mimic. Just because that seems like the fun thing to do. Is just, like, Mimic Leer or something. There we go. Ricardo learns Leer. And now I'm gonna... I don't know, I'll use another Super Potion. Yes! Entei used Struggle! He got himself lower on health. Come on, Leer. Entei, you are going to kill yourself because I can't put up with this. Why? Why does this game hate me? I have absolutely no response to what just happened. I just can't do it. This just isn't meant to be at all. Like, we're not gonna get a legendary at all. And now I am going to spend the rest. Wow, that is a lot of money all of a sudden. I'm buying 16 more Great Balls. Oh my gosh. You know, I should have stocked up on Great Balls some more. Like, before I went in the grass patch after I took out the trainers, because I've learned that you can never be too prepared for these types of things. Of course, an extra 16 Great Balls honestly probably wouldn't have mattered at this point. So yeah, I am going to take out the rest of these trainers and hope not to die, and that'll be the end of the episode, and this is going to be a very long episode. So, and you know why, because I spent like 30 minutes on Entei. Let's see, how many balls did I have for that? I know I had 51 Great Balls. I think I had 11 Pokeballs or something like that. That's just crazy. So I used over 60 Pokeballs, and it didn't catch it. And here's Volbeat with Tail Glow, sharply raising his special attack, which isn't going to do anything. Seriously, Entei. Okay, Entei is now my least favorite Pokemon of all time. And we thought Deoxys was bad, and we thought like everything was bad up to this point. Well, you don't even know the half of it. My gosh, this is the last time I try to record on 22 hours of being awake, even though that has absolutely nothing to do with why I'm being so bad at this game. Yeah, have you ever been trolled like that before in a Pokemon game or in any kind of game? Why don't you share your stories, because it might make me feel a little better about myself if you've had similar or worse luck on something. I mean, when I was playing Diamond for the very first time, I was on the Legendary Trio. So I catch Hootsie. I don't have any problem with it. I catch it on like the 10th ball or something. Yeah, no problem. Mesprit, I mean, I just used my Master Ball on it, to be honest. But then a Zelf comes around. And a Zelf was pretty much the same thing that just happened with Entei, except worse. Because a Zelf can stall out the battle so bad, because one of his moves is Uproar. It only has like 15 PP or 20 PP, but it can hit like 5 times in a row, using up the same 1 PP. So that battle took ages. Like, seriously ages. But what happened, like the Entei battle, it killed itself with struggle because I got it in the red health and paralyzed, and chucked Dusk Balls in a cave, which means 4 times chance of capturing it. Actually, it might have been just Ultra Balls, but regardless, it killed itself with struggle. Not once, not twice, 3 different times. It took me 2 freaking hours to catch the thing because it killed itself with struggle 3 times. And then the 4th try, I caught him in like the 2nd ball. I mean, I've got into the same exact situation on Mewtwo in Soul Silver. Red health, paralyzed, chuck a Dusk Ball, catches it first try. First Dusk Ball. A Zelf, same situation, takes 2 hours. That's unfair. But sometimes the game just hates you. Sometimes you go into the battle hall and you lose to a Phoebus. Sometimes it happens. It'll hang on with a Focus Sash, then use Ice Beam, freeze you for like 15 turns. Yeah, Battle Tower and Crystal. Hey, I'm gonna get my first win going against a Porygon 2. It uses Tri-Attack. 2 in 30 chance of freezing. It freezes. I'm frozen for 5 turns while it heals with leftovers, goes back to full health, and tears through my team. There's just things that don't make sense and things that are just out to get you. Like, I honestly wouldn't be surprised if I don't know, I honestly wouldn't be surprised if I run into a shiny in this run and it dodges 18 Pokeballs and then kills itself with Takedown or something, I don't know. Anything can happen, this is Pokemon. It's the random number generator. The random number generator's in charge. Like, no matter what, you could have a team of level 100s and you could still lose to level 2s if things go wrong. And wow, Beak's got a lot of training in this episode. Tails and Ariel are still behind. I'm gonna go for aerial next, but we seem to be almost done with this episode because we are going to run through the underground path at top speed and reach the other side where we're on Route 7. And I got 16 Pokeballs, but I'll come back here later because I can't handle any more failures in catching in this episode. So next time on Pokemon LeafGreen Randomizer Nuzlocke, we'll be catching a Pokemon on Route 7, taking on the Celadon City Gym, and from there, well, it's anyone's guess. So, see you guys next time.